Sometimes graphing in standard form isn't the best option because if you look at our example here, 6x minus 3y equals 9, and we wanted to find the x-intercept, 6x equals 9, divide both sides by 6, x equals 9 over 6, which simplifies to 3 over 2, which is about 1.5. 1.5 is easy to graph, but there's other points that aren't going to be as easy to graph when you are solving in standard form. So another way to graph would be to put it in slope-intercept form, so y equals mx plus b. So first thing we need to remember is standard form is always written in ax plus by equals c form. Always. So you just have to follow the steps. It's like as if it's a literal equation. I'm solving for y because I want it to look like y equals mx plus b. Alright, so first step is always to subtract or add ax. Because a should always or normally always be positive, it should always be subtracting, but sometimes it might not. So I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides, leaving negative 3y equals this right here needs to go in front of this value. So negative 6x, and since that's a positive 9, I'm putting plus 9. Alright, I almost have y by itself, so the next step is to divide by b. So I'm going to divide everything, and I'm going to separate it by negative 3. So I divided my first term by negative 3 and my second term by negative 3. Simplifying this, y equals negative 6 divided by negative 3 is 2. X, 9 divided by negative 3 is negative 3. Now this is a lot easier to graph. You have a y-intercept of negative 3 and you have a slope of 2 over 1. And you just plot from there. Let's try one more example. Step 1 is to move your ax. So my ax here is technically 1x. So I'm going to subtract 1x to the other side, leaving 2y equals, this guy's jumping in front of that 8, plus 8, because it's a positive 8, dividing everything by 2. And I put that 1 there to help me notice that that's going to be a fraction. So I'm simplifying that to y. Y equals negative 1/2 x plus 8 divided by 2 is 4. So my b that I would graph is 4 and my slope would be negative 1/2.